G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. Today's recipe is a bit of a mix and match of old recipes put together, but it just works so well. So join me today as I make my version of a chocolate cheesecake flan. Now we're going to start by making the caramel. Now I have a pot on the stove on a medium heat. So to that add in 1 cup of sugar. So we're going to cook this over this medium heat and we're going to keep on stirring it until it comes up to a nice golden liquid colour. That looks just like a lovely caramel. Okay, so as you can see, we now have our nice caramel sauce. It is nice and golden and smells delicious. So once it gets to this stage, take it straight off the heat. Okay, next I have a lined springform pan. So we're just going to pour our caramel mixture onto the pan. And just move it around just so it covers the whole base. Okay, so we're just going to simply leave this here while we get started on the rest. And as a tip for the pot, just simply soak it in some water and all that sugar will dissolve away. Okay, next into a mixing bowl, I'm going to place in 1 packet of cream cheese and 1 can of evaporated milk. Now using a hand mixer or a stand mixer, we're going to beat this up until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so that is nice and creamy. So next we're going to add in half a cup of sugar, 4 eggs, and finally our melted chocolates. Now I've melted this at the start, so it is nice and cool now, so it's not too hot. So now we're just simply going to mix it up until it's well combined, say about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so finally we have our caramel in our springform pan right here. So now we just simply pour our flan mixture right on top. Now as you can see, there's still a lot of chocolate bits in there. You're never going to get them all out because, well, it is chocolate. It's just how it works. So don't worry about it. Next, I've got a baking dish here that I just quarter filled up with water. So what we're going to do is just place this into our water bath. So now we're going to place this into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. And you'll know it's ready when you stick a knife in there and it comes out clean. That means it's ready. Then once you take it out of the oven, we're going to let it cool down for about half an hour, then place it in the fridge for a good 4 hours to completely set. Now I've just taken it out of the fridge after about 4 hours and it is nice and set. So just with a knife we're just going to cut around just the edges because it would have stuck a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is just put a plate on top. Just going to undo that and then we're going to flip it over. And hopefully it should turn out alright. There we go. And there we have an absolutely delicious chocolate cheesecake flan. Now I'll admit, it's definitely not the prettiest flan around, but it's going to be one of the tastiest. You're going to have that lovely flan cream cheese texture in the middle, plus you have that lovely taste of chocolate throughout. And as an added bonus, the extra chocolate that was left over has deposited itself on the bottom, or in this case the top, which has just added an extra layer of yummy goodness. And there's only one possible thing that can top this off, and that is that lovely caramel sauce oozing over the top. But when you put all those lovely flavors in a delicious little package like this, you know it's going to taste simply delish. So if you want to try something different, something yummy, this really does tick all the boxes. And it is very simple to make too. So thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. As always, I'll leave a list of ingredients down below, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Homemade Eats channel. And please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.